All right, Shalom, Shalom. Call Haloyim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the head elders, the apostles, and bishops, great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim. Throughout the world, pushing his word of sincerity and truth. Just want to get into a quick, Lord willing, exhorting, short lesson, impromptu. And just some, it just came to my mind to just focus on what matters, because being in this flesh, sometimes you find yourself drifting and mulling over in your mind shit that doesn't matter, and Ecclesiastes 2:1-3 best sums up what I was feeling in the spirit, so I'm gonna just read it. I said in mine heart, go to now, I will prove thee with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this also is vanity. I said of laughter, it is mad, and of mirth, what doeth it? So I said of laughter, it is mad. It makes no sense. It's foolishness. Like say, you really shouldn't be sitting around watching comedy all damn day, and whatever the case is. Of course, this is hell. We're in the worst case scenario, but our mind should be more focused on serious matters, because we're in evil times. It's good to laugh though. It's good to have a laugh here and there. But to give your mind to it, see, that's where the problem comes. Laughter, it is mad, and of mirth, having a good time, just pleasuring yourself, the flesh. What doeth it? It comes and goes. It's a constant feeding. You gotta constantly feed the same desire over and over and over again. And it gets to a point where it's like, the fuck is this? Especially in the world that we live in, is just ridiculous, man. So, you find yourself drifting sometimes, because we in this flesh, and this flesh has nothing good with it. So it's always going to be some bullshit going on with your flesh. But the water, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he gives us the ability and inspiration to just focus on what matters. So let me read verse 3. I sought in mine heart to give myself unto wine, yet acquainting my heart with wisdom, and to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was that good for the sons of men, which they should do under the heaven all the days of their life. I made me great works, I builded me houses, I planted me vineyards, I made me gardens and orchards, and I planted trees in them of all kinds of fruits. I made me pools of water, to water therewith the wood that bringeth forth the trees. I got me servants and maidens, and had servants born in my house. Also I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me. So Solomon was balling, he was living it up. And this is the king of Israel, the wisest king of Israel, and he had all that his heart could desire. So how much more us now in this time, where we being where we are, man, and living under captivity, living under this situation of Edomite supremacy, where we are under curses, man. Is that much more of vanity? So that's why we hasten unto the day, man. Let's read more. I gathered me also silver and gold and peculiar treasure of kings and of the provinces. I gat me men singers and women singers and the delights of the sons of men, as musical instruments, and that of all sorts. You hear some musical instruments in the background right now, right? Pretty good stuff, classical. But so I was great and increased more than all that were before me in Jerusalem. Also my wisdom remained with me, And whatsoever mine eyes desired, I kept not from them. I withheld not my heart from any joy, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my portion of all my labor. Solomon was living it up, man. And Israel was living it up too. See? Then I looked on all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit, and there was no profit under the sun. And I turned to myself to behold wisdom and madness and folly. For what can the man do that cometh after the king? Even that which have been already done. So you see, man, this is the situation we find ourselves in. Not King Solomon's situation, of course. Far from that. We're now a nation in exile, and we have fell away, and we're under, we're in chains of darkness. We fell away from our nationality. We became heathens. We became Gentiles in the mind. And now through the grace and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, he's had mercy on us to open our minds, to give us this knowledge, wisdom, and knowledge, understanding, and wisdom to be able to, push righteousness, push what really matters. So we must focus on what really matters, man. And all of these things of the flesh don't. It doesn't matter, all of these, whatever possessions you may have and you've accumulated and you worked hard. Well, read the whole book of Ecclesiastes, and you'll find out what the main moral of the story of being caught up in the flesh will get you. All right, so hopefully this is edifying. Just got to focus on what matters, man. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem El Shai, Ba'ashem Rekar Kodash. Shalom.